For me, I know it's a shoulder and arm day because usually I'll wake up with morning wood.
You always want to blame other people. You want to hold other people to the fire, but you're not holding yourself to the fire. You just said you're giving 50%. You owe you an explanation. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me, and I said I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press towards. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day. I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim.
What is good, everybody? It's your boy Patrick, and in today's video, hold on, first order of business, peep the fresh fade. Ooh, your boy got that nice trim. Brand new trim, peep that quick. You already know the fade's on point. But I have a question for y'all. So, I'm wondering, how do you know it's a shoulder and arm day? For me, I know it's a shoulder and arm day because usually I'll wake up with morning wood. So if that happens, you know it's a shoulder and arm day. So guess what happened this morning? I woke up with some morning wood. So you already know what we're hitting, shoulders and fucking arms. And I'm at the gym already. It's an early morning workout. So literally my breakfast is going to be nice little 2 scoops with the pre-HD. We already got the best flavor, Rocket Pop. You already know this is the best pre in the game, best tasting, best pump, best caffeine, best all that shit. So 2 scoops of that for breakfast. And then, you know, for we're gonna crush a nice little shoulder and arm pump as a, you know, a little dessert after the breakfast. So that's what we're doing. We're about to head in early workout because, you know, my gym does appointments, so we had to book for like 10 a.m. So that's why we're starting the video already at the gym. We got to get this workout out of the way early, but it's gonna be a good one because, you know, when you take pre on an empty stomach, that shit hits the dome different. So it's gonna be a good one. I'll take you guys through it, and I'll show you guys how you want to force your arms to grow, because once I started doing this workout, my arms and my shoulders had no choice but to grow, because that's what we're doing. We're forcing them to grow today. So I'll take you guys through that, show you how I do that, and yeah, let's get it. Okay, so exercise number 1, we're starting off with a seated barbell shoulder press. I really like this for the explosiveness. As you can see, I got full range of motion. If you can't get full range of motion, you shouldn't just not do full range of motion. You should work towards actually, you know, getting full range of motion. So if your shoulders or upper chest is really tight, work on your shoulder and chest mobility. You should be able to touch the bar with your chest. Nice little pause and explode up. I found that doing this heavy has really translated into, you know, shoulder growth in general, and also translating really well to going heavy on the bench press. So I feel like progressing on this really has equaled me gaining a lot of strength on my bench. So definitely do these. Make sure you warm up your rotator cuffs before you start, but these are fire. Okay, so everything you see here is going to be bicep and tricep supersets. This is really good just for the time's sake of when you're, you know, hitting arms and shoulders can be a lengthy workout, so I just like to superset everything. So here we're starting off with this cable curl here. We're going to go 3 sets of 12 reps here. This is really just going to, you know, get the blood flowing in the biceps. You can do some full range of motion and then some pump reps, just time under tension without locking out, but that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to superset that with behind the head tricep extensions. These are literally have become one of my favorite tricep workouts, just because the full stretch you get at the bottom and then squeezing it on the way up is perfect. As you can see here, I'm not locking out. That actually is going to take tension off of your tricep, because it's not like a cable where it gets harder as you go up. So at the lockout, you're really not going to have any tension on your tricep. So here I don't lock out, I just go 3/4 of the way up. And something else that's made me feel a lot more my triceps is I don't grip the dumbbell hard at all. I kind of just put the dumbbell in between my hand and I don't really grip it very hard, and that just explodes my triceps. So we're going to do that, superset that with the other bicep movement, and we're going to do 3 sets of 12 reps on this as well. Then next we're going to move on to these things called K curls. Someone called them cheat curls, but basically you're bringing your elbow up forward. It's going to activate your front delt a little bit, but your front delt and your bicep are both connected. So it's really good to activate that and get your peaks really popping. I would only really recommend this if you're more of an advanced lifter and you have a good mind-muscle connection with your bicep, because if you don't, you probably won't feel these as well. But we're going to do these for 3 sets of 12 reps again. Really just going to try to feel the squeeze at the top and let that elbow track forward, which will help the bicep contraction. So we're going to do that, and we're going to superset that with the close kind of grip, little V-bar push down here. And on this, I'm going to be putting my elbows facing outward more, so kind of like a close grip, push-up grip almost. And then we're going to do nice tempo here, so 3, 2, 1 tempo, where we're doing 3-second negatives, 2-second pause, and then a 1 second push down with a squeeze. Once again, really good to feel the tricep activation on this and really get the blood pooling in your triceps. A big thing I kind of, before in my training, is I would kind of just go up and down with the weights on triceps, and I really didn't notice too much growth. My triceps got stronger, but they didn't really get bigger. So once I started incorporating tempo reps, really feeling it in my tricep and letting the blood pool and really squeezing it at the bottom, that's when I noticed a really big gains on my triceps. So we're going to superset that with the K curls, and then here we're going to go 3 sets, 12 reps once again. I like to do a lot of high rep sets just because that's where I feel the best pump, that's where I feel the best contraction, and we're going for overall hypertrophy and mass, so that's definitely a good thing. And then next up here, we're going to add in a set of side lateral raises. We're going to do these alone. I don't have too much shoulder volume in this workout because personally, you know, my delts are kind of overshadowing and they're probably my best part of my physique, so I don't need a ton of volume for them. But we're going to do 3 sets of 10 reps, overloading on the side delt and the lateral raise. Then next thing we're going to do is the incline curl. So here we're going to go 3 sets of 10 reps using a little bit heavier weight here. Full lockout at the bottom, flex your tricep to get a full extension, and then curl your way up. Usually I'll do these with more higher reps, but I was really feeling it on my bicep, and I wanted to, you know, kind of push the weight on this one. So we only did 3 sets of 10 reps, and I threw on the 25s here. But these felt good, making sure you're stretching and fully squeezing on every rep. It's going to let you get the most out of it. So these have been blasting my biceps recently, really enjoying them. Next, we're going to do a rope cable push down. I don't really have the rope at my gym, so I kind of have to use these cloth handles almost like, but they get the job done. So here we're going to go 3 sets of 12 reps on this, and just going to finish off the triceps with these. Nothing too special, you know, make sure you get that mind muscle connection, make sure you're locking your elbows and just moving the weight with your triceps. So that's what we're doing here. Superset that with these rear delt flies here. I didn't really hit any rear delts other than this, so we're going to do this for a good 3 sets, 15 reps. Kind of just finish off the shoulders and get the rear delts activated that we haven't really been using. I do hit rear delts on my back and biceps day, but wanted to throw in a little bit of extra volume here to overall build the roundness of my delts. So threw that in there, and then the final superset was we supersetted this kind of close grip push down machine here. Gets a little bit of the lower chest activated, but I need to work on that, so that's okay. And then we do this for 3 sets of 12 reps here. You know, long negatives, make sure you're feeling it in the tricep, and then push down and squeeze. Did that for 3 sets, 12 reps, sorry. And then we're gonna superset that with the machine lateral raise. I can literally almost stack this machine, but we're doing that just for 3 sets of 12 reps on here to finish up the workout. This is the last superset, and that's basically gonna wrap it up. Okay, so my camera was literally about to die at the gym, so I didn't get all the posing footage I wanted, but I feel like I'm still looking pretty lean at 190, and I do think I added some good size to my arms. For you guys wondering the measurements, they're about 15 and a quarter with no pump, so they're probably closer to 16 with a pump. They're not huge. I feel like my arms kind of always look kind of better than what they measure out to be, but that's just what it is. But we're home now, and since I had to do an early morning workout, I'm gonna try to, slide a little bit of calories in there. Gonna make myself a nice little frozen pizza, but it's not like that crazy ass shitty pizzas you see from the grocery store that are like $2. This is a pretty high quality pizza with not a ton of fat, good high protein, and good high calories. So this is the pizza, and as you can see, it's from Farm Boy Meat Supreme. And basically it has good ingredients. It's not like one of those $2 ones. So here we go. So a quarter is $2.10. If it's gonna focus, give me a sec. So a quarter of a pizza is 210 calories, so the full thing is 840. Only really 40 grams of protein, not insanely high, and then a little bit of fat, a little bit of carbs, all that stuff. But it kind of is what it is. As long as I'm eating healthy 80% of the time, I'm okay to throw some of this stuff in here 20% of the time. That's the rule I kind of shoot for. A lot of people always tell me yo, how do I make sure I'm eating healthy all the time? How do I make sure I get my calories clean all the time? And I always tell them, like, you gotta live life at some point. You gotta treat yourself at some point. So as long as you're hitting your macros, as long as you're hitting your calories, it's okay to go 80% healthy and 20%, you know, have fun with it. So that's what we're gonna eat for lunch, because it was an earlier workout, like I said. So we gotta try to sneak in some calories so we can hit our 3,000 for the day. And this is what the pizza looks like finished. I mean, it's not massive, like it's kind of just like a plateful. It tastes pretty blessed. But basically, I'm gonna watch some Brandon Harding YouTube, and I'm gonna crush this pizza. And I have this really dumb essay to do later, but make sure y'all are following the IG, because I'm gonna post a Q&A little thingy on the Instagram, and then I'll just answer those questions when I'm done my essay. So make sure y'all are following the gram. I always post some good stuff on there, post some good tips, post good stories, all that stuff, let y'all know what I'm doing. But yeah, let's crush this quick. Also, after I crush the pizza, I'm gonna down this clementine. Literally, probably, like, I'm gonna say honestly, clementines are probably the best fruit. The only other appropriate answer is strawberry. You can make an argument for blueberries, but clementines are probably my favorite. But I'm curious, so drop a comment on what your favorite fruit is. Like I said, the only appropriate answers are clementines, strawberries, and blueberries. But I'm curious, so let me know. Alright, so I just crushed that essay. It's kind of late now, so you already know what we're about to have. We're going to pop a little HD muscle protein. I'm rocking with the chocolate peanut butter flavor. Protein isolate. If you need any HD muscle needs, you already know your boy, code PRFIT10. Go do that. Show your love, show your support. If you end up doing that, DM me on Instagram. I'll always hit you with the follow back and a direct thank you, because I do appreciate it. It does support me very much, but at least I finished my essay now, so we don't have too much schoolwork for next week, so we can just crush our workouts and just, you know, live life and make some more content. So I'm really gonna get consistent with the YouTube now. I'm gonna try to do 2 posts a week. It's gonna be at least 1 post a week, but I'm gonna do a mix of kind of informational content. I have a couple good ideas for that, and more kind of videos similar to this, where I'm explaining workouts, talking about workouts, showing my workouts, so that you guys can get more, you know, in-depth on my training, more in-depth on my eating and all that type of stuff. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, rating, comment down below any other video ideas you want me to make, because I'm always open to new ideas, and now that I'm going to be pumping out content, I'm going to need some more, so drop some down below. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Follow me on my other social medias. Appreciate you guys. A ton of me to the end of the video, and peace.